So you want aim like this, huh? Then I will give you a full controller setting guide with all the secret tips.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? A lot of people have been asking me for the best controller settings this season, and I've been practicing a little bit to find that setting. We're to go over every single setting, one by one, even graphic settings. So I'm using 150 brightness because the game is just so much bright. Even when you're in storm, you could just see so much. Even in dark areas where there might be shadows on console, this helps with that. So definitely use 150 brightness. User interface contrast I have off, and then all this off in 0. View distance I have medium just so I can see a bit further. Textures on low, and then show FPS off. Building settings, so turbo building obviously on, that's an important one. Turn NVIDIA highlights off, that will kill your FPS. Record replays, this is a big one. Turn this all off, all this off. Now these color configuration and full range tests, you don't really need to do that at all. And then turn these two off. For reticle, I have reticle on. Ammo indicator, you don't really need that, to be honest, because you know when you're getting low on ammo, it'll make like this noise that I'm playing now. Damage numbers to list is very important. Also, if you're an OG player, this way it shows all the numbers like in a straight up line. So I'll show a clip of it here on screen. Reticle damage feedback, turn that to off. You can put it to hit on icons, but I'm going to turn it off. Damage number scales, I put to 125%. I like seeing the numbers big on my screen. HUD scale 83. And then here's the rest of those settings. Gyro aiming, no one really uses this anymore, so turn this all off. It was good for a little bit to reduce recoil because you could turn your controller down and it would actually reduce that recoil pattern. So yeah, that's not a thing anymore, so just turn it off. Keyboard settings, not that you guys really care, I don't play keyboard. And now for the controller settings. Here is the settings. Now, obviously, 40/40 is a good middle ground because that's like the perfect linear sense. Build and edit, I use 2.1, 2.2. I like a little bit higher edit mode so I could be flashy with the edits. You can put it to 2.3. I'm going to use 2.2. And then this is my ADS setting. Obviously, I play on linear. And yeah, stick around to see the dead zones at the end of the video. So I use visualize sound effects so I could see enemies that are like creeping up on me. It's a good setting to have on. Obviously, I use PlayStation 4 controller. This is just a scuff controller, but I play on PlayStation 4. Sometimes you'll see me on generic. It looks like that. It gives less delay in creative, so you could turn that on if you want. Another big tip, turn public game stats off. That basically keeps track of all your kills and your wins live, so that kills FPS. Definitely turn this setting off. Okay, so this is my warm-up routine. I grabbed the new Twin Mag AR, and I usually start off with tracking just because it's easiest. Yeah, so this sense is perfect. Honestly, tracking that pretty well. Yeah. Wow, that's a really good sensitivity. I'm gonna try long range one. Wow, there we go. So this is the sense I'm on right now. I'll show it again, but stick around to see the dead zone at the end. Okay, so I'm going to explain build and edit mode sensitivity and how you can find those so quick. Start off doing this. So if you're trying to find a good edit mode sensitivity, start by placing these two, and if you could smoothly like double edit and triple edit, you know, then you found the perfect sensitivity. Like that was really smooth. You could do this and that. then you're good to go. So that's how I found my edit mode sensitivity. I just kind of found one that worked for me. 2.2 was that one. So if you're trying to find a good build mode, then just do this. Literally turn like this, and if it's too quick, like this feels like it's perfect. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want it any slower, so I can box up quick and then yeah, go from there. But this is like the perfect build mode. Yeah, so it's a good sensitivity for sure. Any quicker, it would be very hard. Like if I put it to like 2.5, see, that's way too quick. You could already tell, too quick. I could barely like control my building at all. So I'm gonna switch that back to 2.1, and yeah, we're good.
Oh my god!
So now let's go over dead zone. So left stick dead zone, that's the one that makes you move. That's when you turn your joystick, it moves for you. So I like 19 because it's not too quick. It won't move on accident. Like if I'm pressing my joystick a little bit, it won't accidentally move. So I could get those good beams off. Now for right stick, you want it as low as you could go before you see drift. Now on 7, I don't see drift. And on 5, I don't see drift because I'm using a scuff controller. It's a pretty good controller. It's not going to have drift for a while. It may take like a year to get drift on this controller. But yeah, honestly, that's all I could say. The lower the better because you could aim, you could flick onto targets way easier. And for boost, just put 3.3 and use a low ADS like 7.7, 7.8, anything like that. Yeah, that's it for the video.